My name is Mary Matogo. I was in the International University of Japan. I was in the third batch. I work for the private sector for a Japanese company with a branch office in Nairobi. The ABE Initiative is a unique program, I'd say, under the JICA scholarship programs, in the fact that it not only has the component of like the academic aspect in terms of you going to get your degree, but it also has the aspect of the internship experience, which is very vital in the whole process. And beyond that, I feel something that's very unique is the fact that we're able to connect as so many Africans within one program. My main motivation was to experience a new culture. The ABE Initiative was an opportunity to go and experience the Japanese culture, so I jumped on board for that. In terms of expectation, it was the academic degree first and foremost, and another one of my expectations was also to interact with Japanese people like on a day-to-day life. Yeah, which happened. My academic life, I'd say, was very good. So in terms of the faculty, I felt like everybody was very knowledgeable in their fields of study. The student body in the school was very good. The pool was from a group of people from very different cultures, which was good to experience in terms of their way of thinking, the way we would debate things, and the different perspectives was just a very good thing. My internship experience was quite good. Actually, I ended up doing 2 internships. So the first one was the summer internship after my first year, and it was majorly an introduction to the company. Post-graduation, I also did an internship. That one was much longer. It was for 6 months, also in Tokyo. And I was in business development for this company that had an Africa department in it. They really made a point of showing us or taking us through the whole process of how everything works for them. Challenges, I would say mainly 2. So the first one initially was weather. So by the time the first winter set in, I mean, that was weather like I've never experienced it before. How did I overcome it is, the people in our area who are very welcoming. So initially, when we'd feel down about the weather, they'd introduce us to the winter sports. So then we began learning how to snowboard and ski and that kind of thing. So then we'd actually look forward to experiencing the weather, and when the winter was done, we'd kind of be sad. The second challenge, I would say, was missing home and family. Yeah. How I overcame it, I would say, is just being more in community, like with other students, probably just be more present in whatever it is that you are doing, and forge really meaningful relationships that you can tap into during that time. In terms of being a bridge, I'd say it's culturally. So just through my experiences, then I'm able to share what I went through and how I perceive the society on the other side. It's good to keep an open mind just to see how things could play out based on the scenario that's presented to you. Beyond that, I think also in terms of organization, I feel like I'm more organized since I came back, and that helps me in terms of my work, especially more so during this COVID period. I mean, self-discipline is honestly a very important thing. While I was away, I began learning the language. Fortunately enough, the company is helping me through the internal portal to be able to continue with my language. Secret to success, I would say, is creating networks and maintaining relationships, because you really don't know where and how it's going to help you. So it could be in terms of your career, it could be in terms of your social life, your personal life, mentorship. I think it's very important. My personal plans, I would say, is just to keep learning more about the culture. In as much as I came back, I don't think that needs to stop. With the language, I still want to pursue it. I'm a member of the cultural club within the embassy, so often I'd go for the events. During COVID, it's probably stopped a little bit for now. But yeah, I plan to just, in terms of community, just whatever I hear about, I'd probably be involved. Also through KAKEHASHI, I would like to be involved in as many activities as I can. Definitely, yeah. I feel like everything went very smoothly in terms of the organization of the ABE Initiative program. I believe my expectations were exceeded. Everything was planned down to the letter, and it went by beginning to end as planned. So it's a beautiful culture, it's a beautiful place. I would highly recommend it. Any advice that I'd give to anybody who's looking to go there or to apply for the program would be to honestly keep an open mind. Keep an open mind as much as possible. You'd be surprised as to what you could achieve or what you could come your way if you just put yourself out there and open to be able to embrace it and receive it. Beyond that is probably do some research about where it is you're going and what it is that you're signing up for. Probably do an evaluation of where you are in your life in terms of your specific ambition, like what you want to achieve when you go there, and keep looking back at whatever it is that you say you want to do. So it would help to speak to people who've gone through the process, hear their experiences, and then you can be able to forge a path of your own. Oh yes. I would 100%, I would do it. Yeah, it was one of the best experiences of my life, and I'm thankful from the bottom of my heart to JICA, to everybody who was involved. It was an amazing experience.